guys, it's Barbarisi from the Bronx. What's going on? So guys, as you know, we went to look at an apartment the other day, and it was no good. So it wound up being in a private house, which is definitely a no-no. We can't be in a private house. Why? Because we had very bad experiences in a private house. Not only that, the landlord in the private house was the reason that we lost our Section 8. So, yeah, that's not going to work out. But I'm still hopeful. I'm still grateful. Also, I spoke to my ex-husband, trying to get him to, because he knows where we got married, and this way I can get the proper divorce, so I can get a proper ID. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you guys why I, as a citizen in the United States, cannot get an identification. And it's going to sound ludicrous, it's going to sound absolutely outrageous and crazy. Okay. So as you guys know, I was out on the street all those years. So because of that, I didn't care nor even give it a thought to get an identification. And any idea I had in the past was lost or out of date. It was in Suffolk County where I got my non-driver's ID. And unfortunately, when I went to motor vehicles, they don't have that on record. And I don't have the original. I don't have enough points to get a non-driver's ID. Or a driver's license for that matter. I'm an excellent driver. I can't even get a license. I can't get a free New York 1 ID because I don't have any proof of who I am to get that identification. I can't even get a picture on my benefit card because I have no proof of who I am to get that picture. Even though I'm in the system, they supposedly have no picture of me in the system, supposedly. So everywhere I go, I get a runaround. I can't legally change my name because I don't have an ID to prove who I am originally to change my name back to my legal name. So here it is. I'm in a rock and a hard place. So this is leaving me in a situation where I'm stuck. I reached out to the man who did the documentary in 2012. I reached out to him a couple of months ago. He said he would get back to me. And, you know, when I met this man, I was basically almost at my worst. I was soon to be coming out of, all right, the baby. What happened? Are you eating your pizza? Look at my baby, everybody. Look at my baby. Let me get my baby. I love holding my baby. This is my Weedy Bee. Say hi, honey. Say hi. That's you, sweetheart. Yes. This is the reason. Go ahead, put it on the counter. This is my life, and this is the reason I need to change my life, and because of my other children too, of course. Now, guys. So, I contacted CHRIS Arnade. He said he would get back to me. This was months ago. He blew me off. That's what it seems like. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Now, I'm going to tell you why that is. When I was on the street and I met him, I was at my low point. He was so captivated about all of us street scragglers that he wanted to make a documentary about how people like us are pushed back and ignored, slipped through the cracks, and basically pushed aside, and nobody really cares. Poverty-stricken, homeless, drug-addicted, you know, panhandlers, prostitutes, people that steal for a living, anybody who's basically, you know, living in a situation where it seems impossible to get out of financially on the streets. And when I met him, he really seemed genuine. Are you okay, baby? You want some water? He really seemed genuine. He seemed like he genuinely wanted to help me. And I didn't know that. I wasn't ready at the time. I wasn't with Tito yet. This is right before I came out of Hunts Point. For good. So what happened is he met me and two other girls. It was Mary Ellis and Nikki. Okay, my street friends. They're still my friends to this day, and I wish them nothing but the best. And they said some really beautiful things about me. They said that I would give the shirt off my back. That's how God made me. I don't take no credit for it. But even when I was at my worst, I still help people because that's the person that God has made me. So I don't go against who I am as an individual. If I feel compelled to help someone, even if I really don't have anything, I will help them. And that's what they meant by that. Because they knew that I helped them time from time, even if I had very little, I shared what I had. Because being sick out there is not a joke. Now, getting back to what I was saying. He stopped us and said, hey, look, you know, I'll give you a couple of dollars if I could take a picture of you guys and ask you a little bit about your backstory. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm looking for my son's water bottle. Poppy, you got his water bottle? Okay, so when, here, baby. Good boy. I didn't see it over here as it was in the room. So when he stopped us, he asked us, like I said, can I give you a couple of dollars, you know, take a picture of you. Very interested, seemed very sincere. And he took my picture, and my picture was like, it was amazing. It was like, I looked, you could see the pain in my eyes. You could still see it. My skin was disheveled. I was a mess. But there was an innocence that I still have in my eyes. There was a way that captivated people. And I feel that if I was good enough at my worst for you to take a picture of me and write a documentary about us people on the street, you know, in the back end, then why, now that I'm straightened up and I want to better my life and I'm giving you my story and I'm telling you all the things I survived and I'm giving you scenarios about how I need help and how I have ideas to better myself and I need a little bit of a push. I need somebody like that with a good rapport, with credentials, that is smart, that has, you know, the skills and the know-how to write a book to help me write a book so I can better my life for my child and help other people. This is my goal. My goal is to write a book, maybe even have a movie done about the situation in Hunts Point, how I wound up out there and back out there, and how I wound up surviving all of these horrific things. Even as the backstory is amazing, the story how I wound up there is amazing, the story of me being in there is amazing, all the things I survived, you know, and how I come out. Basically, you can't tell that I was out there. If you looked at me, can you tell I was homeless for almost 15 years on the streets of Hunts Point? Be honest, I'm not bragging. I don't look my age. The drugs didn't take a toll on me. I lost my teeth. I do have fake teeth. But other than that, I have scars to prove it. And I have my beautiful, beautiful little boy who I want to provide a life for him. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm asking for help. I'm asking for him to help me. Because if I was good enough for him to write this documentary and all of us were okay then, why am I not? You should be glad that I want to better my life. You should be glad that I'm asking for this kind of help. I'm not asking him to do it for me. I'm asking for his help. I don't know how to go about this. I only went up to the 8th grade and I can't even get my GED because I have no ID to do it. I just got in contact with my ex-husband. My quote, still currently my husband. That's the problem. I have 2 conflicting names. I have Barbarisi and McComb, and my social security card says McComb. My birth certificate says Barbarisi, and everywhere I go, nobody wants to give me an ID because I have no ID to prove who I am to get that ID. I don't have enough points for motor vehicles. I don't have enough credentials for the New York one, and I need these things to better my life. And that's also an interesting story how somebody who's a citizen of the United States can't even get a damn identification. That's an amazing story on its own. My whole situation is amazing. And, you know, just the whole situation would definitely draw people in. How somebody can come out of there and be like this, you know, be positive, want to better their life. What's the matter, baby? What happened, honey? I love you. I wanted you guys. I gotta help the baby. I gotta cut this short, but I want you guys to know that I want to better my life for my son. I want to give this little boy right here the best. He deserves the best. He's a beautiful, beautiful little boy. Look at that face. Look at that face, guys. Come on. Chris, if you're watching this, yes, baby. Yes, yes, honey. Chris, if you are indeed watching this, this is my son, little Tito. He's a beautiful little boy, and he would be so grateful to get out of this shelter. He would be so grateful you can help me so I can better my life, to give him a better life, and redeem myself to my other children. I deserve a chance. Please, I'm humbly and begging, and I'm begging you. Give me a chance, please. I have the story. Please, let me give my son a better life. I'm not asking you to do it for me. I'm asking for your help, advice, anything. Anything that can, you don't even have to be a part of it. You can just give me some advice or some leads, something, anything. I want to get my son out of this shelter. We've been here 2 years already. I want to change my life. I want to do what's right for him. I want my kids, my other children to see that I want to do something for them. They can say, wow, I'm proud of my mother. She come out of all of this and she's doing good. Please, Chris, have a heart. At least say something. He hasn't even said anything to me. It's breaking my heart. I feel like going online and like going to the people, because there was, when he wrote the documentary, there was so many people that wanted to help me, and I didn't know. I had no idea. They wanted to help me, and I feel like going to them and asking them, saying, look, you know, I'm reaching out and I can't get a break. I've been through a lot in my life. I think I deserve a break. All of us people deserve a break. I want to be the voice for the voiceless. I want to be there for the children in this world and say, look, you know, I was abused. I was a victim, you know. I was a rape victim, you know. I was molested. I was verbally abused. I was bullied. I went to 10 different schools. I have all these experiences. I was kidnapped. I was buried alive. I have all these things that I could talk about and give people advice and say, look, if I come out of this through the grace of God, because that's what it is, then anybody can. Give me a chance, please. I feel like Chicken Little in the movie. Every time I see that part where he says, just give me a chance. That's me, guys. Just give us a chance. Give him a chance to get out of this life. I'll do whatever it takes. Just give me some advice. Thank you.